We have all seen on our computers or heard of emails that look important, appear to come from an organization that we deal with. They ask us to click here, and they are scams. Many of those emails are attempts to plant a virus or hijack your computer or steal the login to your bank or worse. And the consequences can be really bad. So, how can you know when not to click? Here are some suggestions, and I will show you examples after I go through these suggestions. If the message suggests you must click something to solve a problem, first, look really closely at the email address, the full address. Second, be sure your browser is set to display the true URL of a link that you hover over. 3, if the true URL that you see when you hover over the thing that says click here, if that true URL is different from the thing you're hovering over, be very careful. And 4, if in doubt, don't use the email to contact this place that says they need to talk to you or get some information from you. Pick up the phone and call them. Or go online to the place where you normally deal with them and ask them, is this real? I'm now going to show you some examples of emails that I received where I did not click here or anywhere. And I'll show you why. These range from some that I received, today is April 10th, some that I've received as recently as this last week, the last month, a couple of months ago, and all the way back 4 years. There were others. Here's the most recent. It says it's from AOL. It says AOL mail service. And it says your 2 incoming mails were placed on pending status due to the recent upgrade of our database. In order to receive the messages, click here. Well, first thing I look at is it says it's from AOL mail service, but look at the email address. Now, that's the full email address. If I didn't have this set to show details, see there it says show details. If I didn't have it set, all it would say is email services. There's another clue. It came to me as a blind carbon copy, BCC, which means it probably was sent as one of many, and there were lots of other BCC addresses in there that it was sent to. That's common. But most revealing is that it doesn't come from anything that says AOL or America Online or anything like AOL. It comes from artsculpt@mindspring.com. That's the first clue. The second clue is that the click here, now when I hover over click here, that shows down in the lower left-hand corner that this really comes from olgabragina.ru. The .ru is Russia. If you want to know what a dot after the .com or at the end of a domain name is, type .ru or .au or .de into Google, and it will tell you what country that email address is, or what country is hosting that website. This one is hosted in Russia. I'm not going to click there. Okay, let's look at the next. Here's one that I received March 11th, 2016, from noreply@homeaway.com. Only it actually came from, you see, this shows the full address. It says it's from noreply@homeaway.com, but it's actually at noreply@elqs.homeaway.on.com. I don't know what .on is, but I'm pretty sure that that's really not homeaway.com, because homeaway.com is HOMEAWAY.com. That's the first clue. And the second one is, let's see if I can get this down so that you can see the actual, there we go. This comes from crystalchip.com.au. That's Australia. /mymail/ a bunch of numbers, etc., 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 etc. And this one here, and I'm hovering over something that says HTTPS, which means secure, /www.homeaway.com user ISD. That is not anywhere near what the actual URL is. Now, before we go on to the next suspicious email, let's do some housekeeping. Just how do you display the full email address in your email? Well, you type into Google, and I have it up here on my browser that I can type it here whether I'm in Google or not. You type in display full email address, and you get lots of options. Display full email address in Outlook, display full email address in Outlook 2007, 2003, 2013, in Lotus Notes, in Gmail, etc. Just add after this display full email address in whatever your email system is, and it will tell you how. So on to the next example of phishing. Here's one I received in February of 2016. I sent it on to Intuit, which it allegedly came from. It actually said it was from the TurboTax team, but it actually came from Paris Concert on E3 32 at 230 intubos.space, which is not Intuit. So that was my first suspicion. And the second was when I clicked here, or when I hovered over here, it comes from belindasmat.com/pics. I was sure that it was phishing and sent it on to TurboTax. Here's the next one, which here I received one back from Chase. Chase is my bank for one of my checking accounts, and the original message came allegedly from Chase support, but was actually from Tina Thompson at gmx.com. And it says it was sent by Chase Online, and we don't recognize the computer you've been using to access your Chase Online account. And what do I need to do? All you need to do is follow the link below, which says it's from www.chase.com, secure verification, but when I hover over it, it's actually from and.grose-mule-goldgym.org, which is certainly not Chase Bank. So I sent it to Chase saying suspect phishing, And I got an answer back from abuse@chase.com to let me know that they reviewed the suspicious email and want you to know it was not sent by Chase and it is a phishing attack designed to trick you into sharing personal information. One more. Save. And the next one looks like it came from Craigslist. And the actual details of the message were from robot@craigslist.org. Well, the problem is that when you look at the links, well, the first problem was I had not put up an ad on Craigslist for trying to sell a double stainless steel sink. So that was my first clue. And the next was when I hovered over the various links, they were not from Craigslist. Let's use one that's right down here, and then I can make the display show you both what I'm hovering over and the actual email, the actual URL. The actual URL is balancetransfers101.com. I'm not interested in having a balance transfer. I worry about balance transfers that I don't initiate. So I decided that that was not a valid email, and I did not click on anything, and I'm not going to. Now on to the next suspicious email. Here's one again from Chase Online that actually came from someone named B66Leo1 at AOL.com. First clue. Next clue, the Chase Online link and bill pay services link. They're telling me that the services below will be deactivated and deleted if your profile is not verified within 5 business days. And log into your account through our advanced security server at www.chase.com, which is actually www.gdi2011.hu. If you go up here and put in .hu, it will show you that that's the internet country code for Hungary. Not a safe place to go. Here is a new email that came in this morning, April 22nd, from Security Alert. And when I open it, if I didn't have the details shown, it would say Security Alert to me. Here's a clue. It came to me as a blind copy. It probably means it was sent to hundreds of people. And when you show details, you'll see that it doesn't come from anything that says AOL. It comes from rjohn13 at apu.edu. And when I go down to it says that they've received my request to delete my email box permanently, and either confirm doing that or continue to use our service by clicking here. And if you hover over click here, the actual URL is nubapets.cl/AOL.htm. The .cl is a clue here. If you put in .cl up in your search box and search, you will see that .cl is the internet country code for Chile, including Easter Island. That email is one that should not be responded to. And that's the last example I have for now. To summarize, if you get a message that suggests you click something to solve some kind of a problem, take a look at the email address, the full email address. Look at the actual URL displayed at the bottom of your browser when you hover over the thing that says click here, or that says Chase Bank, or whatever they want you to click on. And if the URL is different, do not click anywhere. And if in doubt, go online or call Chase or AOL or whoever you're being told to contact. Stay safe.